We've recently closed our exhibition Darwin in Paradise Camp Yuki Kihara. Kihara is an artist of Japanese and Samoan descent, and her work explores themes of colonialism, climate change, and her own community, the Fa'afafine and Fatima, which means in the manner of a woman or in the manner of a man. The exhibition was part of our Can the Sea Survivors season.
Speaking and being part of this online Talanoa really impacted my thinking and I guess my views in terms of how non-Pacifica museum people and academics view climate change within Pacifica gender roles. It's just really shown me another layer and depth and care that sometimes isn't always seen in these spaces, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have this online Talanoa and just have this space in general to gauge in that and to hear other people's opinions and to learn of everyone at the same time. And I think that was a really beautiful thing. We can only see so much just through her work, but actually getting to have that one-on-one conversation and have that individual Talanoa with her was so beautiful. Yuki's work and Dawn in Paradise Camp exhibition hold so much space for communities and for studies in particular that I don't think would have been shown or given the time or the space in academic spaces or in spaces for our Pacifica communities within our diaspora either. And as a queer Pacifica person, as a Samoan queer person, it meant so much to me seeing this exhibition, seeing Fa'afafine, Fatima displayed, but not even just displayed, but just showcased and holding the space as the messina that they are and they always have been. I also think that seeing our Pacifica bodies in a way that isn't sexualized and aren't for Western gaze in an institution like this is so beautiful, and it really means so much seeing my people and bodies like me in these spaces as messina.
Yuki's work really resonated with me because I grew up in French Polynesia. When you get into that room and you have the bright colours of the landscape and you recognise the people, but also the references to the work of Paul Gauguin is really sort of something that I grew up with. But it also reminded me of my friends, of having all these group of people who could be whoever they wanted, whatever their gender, and no one ever criticised them or thought badly.
We recently hosted an online Talanoa with Yuki Kihara where we invited participants to have a conversation with Yuki and each other about the themes in the exhibition. Talanoa is a concept from Fiji, Tonga and Samoa, which means an open dialogue, so it really was an opportunity to think in new ways about the works in the exhibition. As a result of the Talanoa, we are curating some cards for conversation which will invite our audiences to think in new ways about these works as well.
Participating in the online Talanoa with Yuki and with a diverse group of people really changed my views actually of especially one of the work, which is called Funofuno Ole Noa Noa, Patches of the Rainbow, which represents a group of people dressed in the colors of the rainbow. But when we were discussing during the Talanoa, someone pointed out that actually maybe these people were more than just people, that they were somewhat regal or godly, and that was really emphasized by the staging of the photograph and how it almost looked like a fashion shoot. And so this discussion really helped me to kind of go beyond my own knowledge of Gauguin's work and really see Yuki's work for something else that I wouldn't have thought if it weren't for the Talanoa.